All right, Mustang fans, we are back celebrating the senior signings for all of our student athletes that have signed at the college level. Our next athlete, Alex Jacinto, standout soccer player. Expertise is the goalkeeper position, and she has signed and committed to play soccer at Texas Women's University in Denton, Texas, near Dallas. Alex, we're so happy to have you here. Thank you for joining me and sharing your story with the Mustang Nation.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Happy to tell what I've gone through.
Very good. Well, speaking of what you've gone through, let's go through this last year. An incredibly unique year. Hopefully it's unique. Hopefully we don't have to do this again. Very odd, and it brought a lot of adversity, especially in the area of recruiting and the recruiting process. Your soccer club season probably got altered quite a bit with tournaments being canceled or moved. Obviously, the high school season got changed and kind of ran simultaneously with the club season, which brought out some challenges in the area of being seen and being able to communicate with colleges. So let's go right into that. How did your Texas Women's University relationship start with their coaching staff? How did that communication start, and how did it end up with you signing at that institution?
So I actually didn't really get into contact with them until like a month before I actually signed and committed. So I was kind of just like looking around trying to figure out where I could go, who I could talk to. And he reached out and asked if we could set up a phone call. And so we had set up that phone call. We went over like what he's looking for and like what I'm looking for. And we kind of set up the visit right away, and he said it'll be paid for. And so my parents and I, we talked about it, so we just set it up and we went, and I fell in love with the school. I didn't think I would, because like, yeah, like being from California, you don't really expect to go to Texas. It's kind of like a big change, but the campus was actually really nice. Like I met some of the girls, and the coaches were all really nice, and I definitely thought I could see myself there. So as like a week or two after my visit, I texted him like, "Hey, like I'm really interested. I would love to play for you." So we kind of just got that process going, and I signed.
Very good. So you were able to talk with the coaching staff. It sounds like on your visit, did you get to meet the players as well?
Yeah, I did. I got to watch them train. I was supposed to train with them, but because we had started high school season at the time, I wasn't able to due to some rules. But yeah, I met them during their practice.
Very nice. So you met the coaching staff, met the players. You're able to tour the campus and visit a different state. What exactly, if you could, I don't know if you're able to, but narrow down what attracted you to Texas Women's University.
Um, just it was actually really green, so that's a big part. The campus was beautiful. Uh, as soon as I met the girls, they were really like open, and so that kind of drew me right away because it's like a family. It's like kind of I'm going over there to make new friends, possibly another family. So that was really nice, and yeah.
Very good. So unfortunately, you're not able to just play soccer there. You are going to have to study. What exactly, do you know what
Yeah.
you're going to major in, or what do you plan on studying there?
I'm going in to major in general psychology.
Very nice. Okay, so let's jump back to your senior year and maybe even before that, your time here at Stockdale. Like I had mentioned, the senior year has been tough. Um, but you were involved in a lot here while you were here at Stockdale, not only soccer, but you were in the National Honor Society, NHS, part of the Metra Club, the Achieve Club, and then you were also, you represented Stockdale High School at the Youth Leadership of Bakersfield. You were involved in a lot. Do you have any memories that you'd be willing to share?
Yeah, I think just like high school, like being in high school is like a really fun time. So one of my favorite memories was probably at a rally where we were doing the spelling. It was early junior year. I think it was one of the first rallies, and we beat the seniors, which was kind of like a crazy thing because that usually doesn't happen. So it was just like really fun to be around everybody. Like everybody was so excited, everybody was happy, and it was just a really fun time.
Well, it's been over a year, maybe over a year and a half since we've had a rally. So thank you for sharing that. We definitely need to get back to that atmosphere again. You have now reached a big time milestone, a big time goal in your life to be able to play collegiate athletics and soccer at such a high level. And you've had a lot of success at the high school level. Now, with the young student athletes coming through, what advice would you give them to have them help reach that type of goal that you've reached?
I would say just to take your time. Everybody moves at their own pace. Don't try to rush it. It's easy to compare yourself to other athletes where they're going or how if they've committed early. I would just say to just take your time. Don't rush it. Let whatever happens happen.
Very nice. And I want to give you the floor also because it is such a long journey to get to where you have now gotten to the collegiate athletic level. Takes a lot of help to get there and support. Is there anybody that you would like to thank along your journey?
Yeah, I would like to thank my parents who have done so much for me these last few years since I travel. I travel a lot with soccer. I'd like to thank Lauren, who's a teacher at Stockdale, who was also my coach for a while. My coach is down in Camarillo, where I practice and play, and other coaches I've had here as well, like Alondra Villa, Hector Valdez, who have helped me with my goalkeeper trainings, and my teammates, my high school teammates who made the best of this year.
Very good. I think Texas Women's University is very lucky to have you. I think you are going to thrive wherever you go. And on the soccer field, keeping balls out of the back of the net has always been your specialty. I can't wait to see you continue that. Please stay in touch throughout your years there. And if you ever need anything, you have the Mustang family to lean on. Thanks again for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you again to Alex Jacinto for sharing her story, and good luck at Texas Women's University. They're lucky to have somebody of your caliber. That is a great story and awesome to hear. For the rest of you Mustang fans, if you want to see our last interview with Jaden Matting, click right here. Or subscribe to the channel and see all of our most recent videos and our past videos by clicking right here. We'll see you, Mustang Nation.